Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 2 of our Factorio Megabase Basecamp playthrough. Last episode we got basic red science automation up and running. And one of the things that I realized is that I think, despite all of the effort that we put into measuring out this grid system, I think I may not have actually counted right. So I'm going to double check that. Now, if you remember, these two sets of stone furnace ghosts represent where roboports are going to go. And so if that's the case, I should be able to exactly fit 23 stone furnaces in between them. And I think I am off. So let me see. So that fits, because I think what we're going to find is that there are 24 here and not 23. Yep. Okay. Well, let's fix that real quick. Fortunately, that's an easy fix. Just slide each thing up a little bit. Up and over by one. Meanwhile, we'll chew through the red science here. Up and over. Okay. Same thing up here. You know, because if there's one thing that, we can't stand for, it's having our carefully measured grid blueprint not lined up the way that we want it to. So we'll just fix this real quick. Okay, now let's just measure. Okay, if I count those, that's 23. So that's what we want. So that's good. Let's actually, you know what? Let's use this as a measuring stick. All right, if I line that up, that lines up. That lines up. And that lines up. Okay, so this is what we want. Which means this one is wrong. Okay, and we want to make a new blueprint like so. Grabbing this stuff, except we don't want any of this. Okay, all we want are the stone furnaces. We're going to call this grid for placement only B2, just so we can tell them apart in our inventory. We're going to snap to grid. We're going to make the grid size 100 by 100, not 1000. We said we're going to offset these by 1, so they're in the center of the corners. And then in order to align things where we wanted, we're going to do this. Okay, and that lines up where we want. Okay, perfect. Which means we can, where is this one? That's the one we want. We can get rid of this one. And then I can rename this back to our regular grid. All right. It's the little things, gotta keep track of stuff. All right, what are we gonna do today? Well, we're going to continue doing red research, but I think the main thing we want to do is get our first smelting line going. So we want to make sure that we're continuing to smelt stuff. Let's stand in the middle. Once we get this going and collect all the stuff out of our smelting, we can build some of the things that we need. Actually, one of the things that we're going to need first are some more assembly machines so that we can avoid handcrafting things. But let's get the copper going. All right, now we got a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I think we want 5 assembly machines. Got plenty of stone. And so I think what I'll do is I'll just bring this down here. And then we can get these set up like this. These will make gears. So we can just fill them up and get them going. This is going to make copper cable. Get that one going. This one will eventually make green circuits once we have some copper cable, and let's get one making ammo. Actually, let's move this over. We can make it be closer to these. Okay, then we can collect what we have made, and we can get some green circuits going too. Okay. Now, first line of smelting, let's get some belts so we can drag this stuff out a little bit and mark it out with go. Continue on the red research. Actually, we can probably go ahead and stick a little more in here. Okay, so the first half line of iron is going to need 24 stone furnaces, so we need 23 more of these. We're going to need 48 inserters, so I'm going to round that up to 50. Okay. We are going to need some more power poles. And we're going to need a splitter eventually. We're going to need some underground belts, and then we're going to need a lot of belts. All right. And then we're going to need miners, for which, let's see if we can get the stuff for that. 15 miners. Okay, so that's all going. Let's refill this. Let's come back around for more resources. Still have lots of coal. If I go a little slower, I can be a little more accurate here. Okay. Come up here. Okay. Let's grab the iron out of here. Let's come down for the copper. Let's get some coal. And while we're waiting for all this handcrafting, let's run over here and check on our coal situation here and for power. We still have plenty, but we'll drop a couple more in there so we don't have to come back over. See what I was saying about not keeping up with the research? We're moving along here. I am going to stick, I think, a couple turrets over here. And let's see, we do have some. We'll just get a couple turrets in there. Just, that's. Power is often one of the targets for biters, in addition to the sort of burner mining. Mining is sort of the other primary area. Do we have enough to make a couple more? We do. Okay. How are we doing over here? Let's continue making this stuff. Okay. All those intermediates are working, so that's good. I guess since we're not hunting nests, whoops, I don't want that one. I want this one. We can make sure we've got our submachine gun equipped. All right, maybe we can come and start laying out what we want here. So we'll do it with ghosts. All right, so if this is going to be a roboport, then we can have the coal smelting come in this side. And so that's going to look like that. That means the first iron ore will come in there. And then we need 24 of these. All right, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and take off the last one. Looks like we have some rocks in the way. Okay. And the general idea of where I'm trying to lay this out is that I want to lay this out so that it doesn't land on the roboports, but we're sort of snug in as much as we can be. So let's go ahead and drop these down. All right, that means that we can get the mixed iron ore and coal going here. For right now, let's get a couple boxes. We'll use those. Let's see. Then this will be the output belt. We'll come up here. This rock is in the way. And you're going to come out to there. And these are going to be in the way as well. There we go. Okay, next we have inserters that are going to go like this. In fact, I might make need 3 fast inserters eventually. All right, perfect. Let's see, what else we got going on here? This is where our splitter is going to go, right there. Did we get a box? We did. Okay, so we can use this for putting coal in. Let's put half the coal in there. Now we're gonna need power poles. Okay. All right, that looks good. We don't need that yet, and the iron ore will come in this way. Okay, what else we got? More research, more intermediates. Let's go get more stuff, more resources. Stand in the middle. Okay, collect all our iron. Okay, I guess we got iron in there too. How are we? I think we're good on stone for right now, so we don't need to mine any more of that right yet. Okay. Now let's see, what do we need next? We need actually mining next. Okay, so let's get the miners. Let's see, where is the first? I guess we can lay the first one out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 8, 9. Does that cover all these? 10. All right, that's too much for one side, so let's do this. All right, that is 8 for that side, and then we can get 7 on this side. All right, now let's get these set up, power poles. What else do we need? We need one a little further down there. Okay, not quite. All right, those are going to go there, so that guy will go there. All right, those are all powered. Let's get... This will represent half of a lane. So we should be able to just combine it like this. All right, there's our half lane of iron. I guess we will snake this through here. Okay. And we actually need to connect the smelting. Okay, that looks good. Let's now get, let's see, I think we're going to need a little more power. So let's get a little more power set up. I might need a pipe. All right. How are you doing over here? These guys are fine. Okay, gives us more power. That should help. Okay. Although, and actually, I'm gonna go ahead. But let's go. Let's see. Do we have raw materials? We do. So let's put that stuff in there. Let's collect what we have in here. All right, get those going. We are going to need, I think, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some miners on coal and automate the coal for the power plant. So I think let's do that this side. If I put this here, can I make some splitters? I can. Okay, that means I can tolerate a little bit of mixed mining here, which I guess I want all that coal, so, but we don't have to get mixed mining yet. Okay, so let's do 1, 2. Let's get these all covered, 1, 2. All right, let's get coverage for power. All right, those are powered. Let's go do this. Let's turn. I guess we want to go a little further up. Let's get this tree all the way. All right, now let's build a lane balancer. Okay, whoops, we need more. All right, this is the benefit of having built all these gears and stuff. Do we have more iron in here? Actually, one of the things we can do is we can go build an iron buffer up at our new smelting, but for right now we can continue working this. Okay, let's see if I can route this way. It appears this has run its course, so that's okay. We'll use the space to route. Let's see, where do I want power to come through? Anywhere below this line of is fine. Okay, so we'll come this way. Well, let's see, I should actually put belts on here. What else do we have? Undergrounds. Some of these, some of these, some of these. Okay, we need more belts. Okay, we'll run this rest of this coal the rest of the way here. We will turn the corner. Whoops, I didn't mean to pick up the burner inserters. And then we'll just fill up these so that they, well, here comes the coal anyway, so. All right, that's power automated. That seems good. Let's see about making a buffer up here. Smeltings are smelting. All right, where, oh, I gotta wait on my, belts. Looks like I built more belts than I really had gears for. Okay. And there we go, and let's just save, we'll save off 500 iron. Okay, that looks good. How much do we have in here? We still have some expensive text in here. Maybe I was a little fast on. I guess if I build it down here, I could do something funky like this. All right, let's get the gears back going again, but let's make 2 long inserters. And then we can still put this here. We can get then 2 inserters like this. We can get one of these. We can put 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we need a little more copper. All right. Let's see if we can get by without building more burner mining stuff. And I'm going to dump those in here, 1 in here, and 1 in here, and then I can get this going again. All right. I'll continue with the red research. Good. What else do we need? We need, I think, the other half of the smelting lane. So let's see, let's continue feeding this stuff. Okay, there we, yeah, now we're building up some stuff here. All right, we're gonna need 24 more furnaces. We are going to need more power poles. We are going to need 50 inserters. More or less. 48 really. We have belts. I think that's most of what we need. Oh, and then we're going to need more miners, for which we don't have enough iron. Okay, let's get, oh, we can get iron up here. Iron can be had at the end of the iron smelting. Or just scooping it off the belt here. Nice. Give me all that too. Okay, now we can make these. 1, 2, 3. All right. the other half here. Belts. You can go there. We're gonna need another one of these. Let's see, you can have half the coal and you can have half the coal. I think we'll grab some more coal. We need inserters. All right. I'm feeling like the biters are going to show up at some point here. We have turrets and ammo and stuff, so I'm not too worried when they show up. But I don't necessarily like to sort of pre-wall in the turrets. I'd rather keep them with me so I can run to wherever they show up and plunk the turrets down. And then that's usually an indicator that we are beginning to pollute some nest somewhere. Okay, I think the other thing that we need is... Well, I got 5. I didn't really want that many. We need some coal for the smelting. So let's go ahead and let's get that going. Okay, I guess we'll line you back up here. 1, 2. 1, 2. You'll come up here. You'll get power poles like so. Okay. Then let's run you up this way. We'll dodge you around the labs. Do we have a splitter? No. We'll just make some. Come this way. Let's see. How am I going to want to do this? If I do it here, this can jump straight into a thing. Okay. So then I want to do this for right now. Alright, then you're going to hop in like this. And you'll come up here. And we no longer need this box. Thank you for your service. Oh, we need a few more belts. Oh, we also need undergrounds. Come on. Okay. And then we need to plunk down the other line of mining. Okay, so let's start a new row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like we can pick this stuff up now. All right. Starting the weapon upgrades, last bit of red science. That's fine. Work towards green science next, but we got to get our basic smelting set up for that. All right, but that may be a problem for future mystic fish. We'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then let's get. Let's see. This is not covering that. All right, these are not in the right place. All right, let's see. You need to cover at least that much. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoops. 1, 2, and find 1. And then we need power poles. And then we need more belts, more belts. Okay, and then we should be able to just do that. So we got 15 over here, that's half, and then 15 over here, that's half. Oh, except it's not really working right. Let's put the splitters on the menu bar, hotbar, and there we go. And then we don't need that anymore. Okay. Are these going? These are not. Are these going full speed? I feel like they're not. I feel like we need another splitter in here. There we go. And take that off. All right. Now we got iron ore in the inventory. We must get rid of that. All right. Nice. Okay. Well, we have gotten ourselves automated coal for smelting and power. That's good stuff. Actually, speaking of power, we did build some additional power stuff. So let's get that stood up real quick. We have our full lane of iron smelting set up, which is good. I think next episode we'll work towards copper and see about getting our first bits of mall set up, I think. It'll speed up our production of things considerably. There we go. More power. Thank you. Power just the time, looks like. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, we're off and running. We adjusted our blueprint as well. So we know where we want the smelting laid out. We should be able to get all of the smelting for red, green, and black science fitting in between where these two roboports are. So we'll work towards that next. But in the meantime, we got all the iron set up that we're going to need for right now. So that's good. And we'll do copper next time. So with that, as always, let's come pose with our smelting, I think, just for a minute before we sign off. But here we go. There we go, some nice smelting. We'll use this as a little selfie for our video thumbnail. But as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And until then, bye.